What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset. Wolkernite Fight Championship X on the 18th of October. The biggest and best card that we've ever put on. It's going to be unbelievable. We've got so many title fights. We've got junior title fights. We've got obviously adult MMA fights, K1 title fights, and then the Road to X tournament finale as well is going to be on that card. It's such a good thing that we've got going on here. So make sure that you do get your tickets. Links in the description, or go through the fighters. Make sure you get tickets through them. Livemma.co.uk for the pay-per-view. If you cannot attend in person. But speaking of the Road to the X finale, I'm joined by one of the guys in the final, Frank Hyslop. How you doing, my man?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, spot on, mate. Really good. Obviously, it's been about 5 weeks now since that semi-final. How's things been for you since then? Training well, everything going good?
Yeah, going great, mate. Just went straight back into training. Um, no point taking any time off. Just keep going for there. Ready for the final.
Yeah. Have you ever had that before, where you've literally not even left the arena of your last fight and you already know who and when your next fight is?
No, that was pretty strange. But it was also pretty cool. Um, it was cool getting to see him and getting to watch the fight there as well. Live was cool. Um, while the energy was still kind of happening. So that was pretty cool. It was a new experience. I liked it.
Do you think it's been any sort of benefit for you knowing this far in advance, or have you kind of just kept the training and the whole like process the same?
Pretty much the same. Same as I kind of prepare for anyone. I focus on myself. Said it the last time. Um, the opponent. It's good to have a good opponent across for you. Someone I've seen put on a good performance in that. But I just focus on making myself the best I can.
Yeah, and you said to me after the fight that you just think you're just a different level. Is that still the case now? Once you've obviously had time to look back, do you still think you're just another level? And are you leveling up like literally in the last 5 weeks going into October?
Yeah, mate, I feel like I'm just getting better and better. I do just feel like I'm on another level. I showed that against an opponent with a really good record. I think he thought he was coming in there. He came in there 10 minutes before the fight. Do you know what I mean? I think he thought he was coming in to push me out the way. So I think I showed levels in there, and I'm going to show it again. I mean, I've got 5 wins and 3 first round finishes. So
Yeah.
let's see how we got on with that.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think, in terms of like over the last year, that you've really started to kind of come into your own and find that form?
Yeah, definitely. I'm still fairly new at the sport. I'm only a couple of years in, with no background, so I've took a wee bit of time to get myself going. But if I can keep getting fights pumped out, I think I'll show the level that I can get to.
Yeah, and in terms of a gym that you've got backing you and training partners and teammates around at Grip House, that must be a massive driving force in kind of how well you've done and getting to the finale of this tournament.
Yeah, 100%. We've got a really good group of guys that are in constantly. We're all trained together. We're all pushing to each other super hard. Um, no egos, just trying to better each other, and um, it's brought me on massively. And I think we bring each other on. Um, Obviously, we've got kind of Reece spearheading it, which is just amazing for us. For me, anyway. Bringing me up as close as I can. I'm trying to chase him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to chase how good he is. So that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we've got Fraser who's just took that next step now.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're looking forward to him fighting. Is that next weekend? Is Fraser as well as
yeah,
Reese?
yeah. The 13th. Yeah,
Yeah.
Newcastle. Looking forward to that. That'll be good. Be good to watch.
Busy night for Grip House there though, but
Yeah,
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 that'll be phenomenal. Just obviously talking about your opponent Zarnell, we saw him put in a really good performance over someone who people were saying, "Oh, Zarnell's overmatched for this," and he kind of put a lot of doubters down about that performance. What sort of fight are you expecting out of him? Because I've got an idea of how I think the fight is going to play out and go, but I tend to be wrong about everything that I ever say when it comes to fighting. Have you got any idea about how you think the fight's going to go, how he's maybe going to approach things?
I'm not sure how he'll approach it. I thought he looked decent against Verdi. He had some nice moments in the fight. Some cool counter grappling. He had some dangerous knees. some ground and pound stuff. He looked decent. I just think he'll get away with some of the stuff that he got away with me.
Yeah, in terms of a grappling aspect and kind of making people pay for their mistakes, where they show you like a hint of their back or something like that. Is that kind of well, I know it is, but I guess that's kind of positions that you put yourself in a lot in the gym. Is those scramble positions where kind of anyone can take anyone's back in those positions.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Everything we do is live. So we're constantly in these scrambles and in these bad positions and fighting our way out of bad positions. Constantly putting ourselves in those positions that are fight ending positions and getting out of there. So I'm comfortable if he catches me in a position I don't want to be in, that I'll get myself out of there. And um, like we've seen it the last time, if I can get a hold of you or get near your back, you're in bother. Do you know what I mean? You're in trouble.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of if you're successful on the night and you win the tournament, what are you kind of looking for next year? Because I feel like confidence wise, it'll do a lot for you, and in terms of maybe just how like that accolade as well of having the belt and winning that tournament. What you're sort of looking for next year?
Yeah, I'd like to get another couple of title fights, maybe a couple of different shows. Obviously, the Wolkernite title as well, just for the bantamweight division, would be cool. And then see if I can take it to the next level after a few titles, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, it's Taylor Mills, Daniel Jackson, that fight. Is that something that you're going to have your eye on? You reckon on the night?
Yeah, I'll definitely have my eye on it. I've not seen any of them prior to this, but I'll have my eye on the fight and be interested in getting involved in the winner.
Yeah, and finally, just before I let you go, Frank, what's kind of the next 6 weeks, 5 weeks looking like for you in terms of training? Is it just kind of more of the same, more grinding, and then just kind of not switching up stylistically, but just focusing on what you do best?
Yeah, mate, just focusing on keeping myself sharp, keep myself fit and healthy. Um, the hard work's done really throughout the year. I don't really so much do fight camps. Um, I'm basically just tapering towards a fight week. That's it. I'm just training as always, getting better as always, and keep myself fit.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to it. Frank, like I said, I was buzzing that I think you two guys match up really well stylistically as well. So I think it'll be a really fun fight. But like I said, make sure that you do get your tickets for this. Don't miss this finale because I think both of the guys we're going to see do massive things in the sport. But Frank, once again, thank you so much for coming on, mate. I really appreciate your time, and I wish you all the best for fight night.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, mate. See you
Yeah,
then.
not a problem. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Bye.